How's it going, hippies, hipsters, Mrs. and Misters? It's Julie. And this is my neighborhood, currently. It doesn't look like a lot has happened, but there's been a tornado that came through, not necessarily where I am, but closer to where my siblings go to school. And stuff like this is everywhere. There are people sleeping in their cars to have some level of connection to the outside world. Bushes and trees just downed everywhere. And this has been the scenario I've lived with for the last 2 days. It's been harrowing, to say the least. And I'm not even on the worst part of it. You see, like right there, this tree doesn't necessarily encapsulate it, but this is the kind of world we're living in. Well, world I'm living in for the next couple of days until things start to come together. That tree is completely torn apart right over here. I don't know if you can see that all too well, but I know we live in a technologically based society, and people have gotten so accustomed to building their lives around light and their phones and computers and being able to travel and everything, but never take for granted the destructive and recursive power that nature has had always. Because someday, maybe soon, maybe never for you, but you run into situations where the only solace you have is your fellow neighbor and the people that are willing to help somebody in their time of need, whether that be a helping hand, a hot meal, or a bed to sleep in where you're not alone. Because I'll tell you now, there are some people out here who could definitely use that much help. Everything I'm showing you now is just minor cosmetic stuff, like the path that I'm taking back to my depowered apartment is not even remotely close to the level of damage that could be shown if I went even one street over. I could show whole trees split in half down the middle, pulled up by their roots, falling upon houses and cars and stuff. But my point is this: for the foreseeable future, the once a week videos aren't gonna stop, right? I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing because of nature and its proclivity to destroy But what I will be doing is just kind of showcasing the recovery process for where I am. In the hopes that some people can see just how bad it is out here. Because not everybody has it as lucky as some people do here. There are definitely some people who did not make it out of this with as much as others. And there are definitely some people who I wish nothing but blessings upon for their foreseeable future. Because while this house may be abandoned here, that tree is completely uprooted. That took the concrete with it. And yet, some people are a little more fortunate. It's just a matter of where you were when everything went to shit. And I'm blessed that even though I am walking back to an apartment that has no electricity and no heat, I have the options of going to a shelter that has power and hot food and hot running water and showers, because that's what we need right now. What we need is to help people in any way we can, no matter how much we don't have to our own name. Every little bit helps. I can guarantee you that. I love you all. I hope your beds are warm, your pillows are cold, you have lots of warm hugs. And tell the people you love the most that you love them. You never know when it might be your last. Thank you all. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.